Now, it's been 6 months since you cut your hair off.
Mm-hmm.
And how is that feeling? Like, do the ladies miss running their fingers through your hair, or have they adjusted to it? Have they found something new to do with it? What's going on?
They still rub their fingers through it.
Not through it. You don't
In
have
it.
that much.
Nah,
On
still,
top
you
of
know,
it,
yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
But how does it feel for you?
It feels liberating. It feels like out with the old, in with the new, you know? Just kind of like getting this thing off your back, you know, or off your head. You know, in any relationship, you want to switch it up from time to time. Obviously, I'm not new to this, but I want to reinvent my style, recreate my image, and bring on new energy, new fans. And I think that that's exactly what we did. When I performed tonight in Chicago, the girls, they look at me like they never seen me before. So it's a really good thing, and I just wanted to ride that wave.
So where are you now? Like in 2004, MTV quoted you as saying like there are a lot of cornball activity in the game.
That's one of my first interviews.
Yeah.
Ever. That was my first interview with MTV.
What do you think has changed since then, or what are your thoughts on it now?
There's still a lot of cornballs. You know, you can't help that. There's cornballs everywhere. I just think that the more cornballs, the better for me, because it helps me stand out. And, you know, the music is changing. You know, for good, for bad, for whatever, it's changing. And I embrace the change, you know. Obviously, at hip-hop shows, there's a wide variety of fans. So, you know, you want to incorporate different styles. You know, you want to bring on something new. You want to create something new. I think that's why you get the house and the hip-hop mixing together. But my thing is always, you know, just let it have some kind of soul. Let it have some kind of feeling, some kind of genuineness, some kind of realness. And I'm all for that. So,
sweet.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I'll be honest. When I heard the G mix, I had to look in the backseat like to make sure my kid wasn't back there.
Right.
I've been, yeah.
As an edited version
you're gonna
for the radio.
Beat the pussy up, and I'm just like, did he really say that? And I've heard you curse before. I don't
know why, but I love the fact that you just said that.
Oh, well, I'm gonna keep it as organic as possible. I mean, that's what you said.
That's awesome.
But it's like it was okay for me to listen to it, but it felt a little awkward because it's like I've watched you grow over the years, and although you've always made music for a mature audience, it's been tasteful. And not saying that the G-Mix wasn't tasteful, but I just had not heard you be so outspoken, like explicit with it. Mm-hmm. So I was curious. I was a little concerned, like, well, where is he going, you know, with King of Hearts?
Well, I think I was feeling myself a bit at the time when I did it, obviously. That's why I call it King of Hearts. It's really bold. It's really cocky. Not with the intention of being arrogant or coming across distasteful. But, again, everybody doesn't like the same food, so everybody has different tastes. So what is tasteful to you might be a little different to me. It's really confident. And that's what I was going for, was just the confidence that I feel in a situation like that.
Well, I Don't Mind was one of my absolute favorites. So after I listened to some of...
It ain't tricking if you got it. I mean, come on, look at that. I was singing to a girl that was a dancer. I was singing to my favorite private dancer.
But it was tasteful.
Slide down the pole. I don't mind spinning.
It was very tasteful, and it's funny because I said that to a coworker, and she's like, how can you talk about a strip club and be tasteful? I said, you got to go listen to it. You know, go check out it on the share drive.
I always find ways to say outlandish things in my music, because sometimes I'm an outlandish person. I just say some crazy things, and I like crazy things. So even with a song that I did called Hazel, you know, I made it sound like it could be one thing or another, you know, but it was still done tastefully.
So let me ask you this. Where does Lloyd stand in the realm when it seems like there's a race to see which artist can be like the most raunchiest or explicit Where does that stand for you with maintaining some sort of viableness?
Right.
Because the competition is thick. You've got, birthday sex, sex in the morning, I invented sex. Where do you land in this scheme of things?
I think less is more. And usually that's my music. That's the message of my music. I think that's why people are so shocked when they hear the G mix. But that's what I was going for, shock value, obviously. I think it's a way to say things. I think it's a way to say what you want without sometimes being so direct. And then I also think that sometimes direct is what's up. I mean, that's what girls like too. Don't get me wrong.
Drake said it best.
I mean, I've been with girls who have wanted me to just be straight up.
Yeah.
Like that's what they wanted, and I can't knock them for that. I think that there's always a way to be honest, but also to be tasteful. And the competition is thick, but I think that my voice alone is kind of what, separates me from everyone else. I mean, even when you listen to Lay It Down, right? It's a very sweet song. Lay your head on my pillow, right? It's smooth, but some of the lyrics are really, really raunchy. Like, you looking at me, and I ain't talking about the look in your eyes. Me and my partner in them is giving a standing ovation tonight. You know who my partner in them is.
But it's done in a way that most kids would not be able to picture what you're saying.
I'm gonna put that Jimmy on and rock that body right.
It's better than reach up on the dresser and grab them condoms. I agree.
Your hair tied up tonight because it's about to get. Because if you don't, it's gonna be messed up. I mean, it's a way to say it without being offensive. So, yeah, I'm a really respectful person.
Still a perfect gentleman.
I got a mama. I got sisters. They all very beautiful, and I think that that's important at the same time.
So, do you ever feel like there's a social responsibility you have to uphold when putting out your music?
Say it again, I'm sorry.
Do you ever feel like there's a social responsibility that you have to uphold when you put your music out?
I think that it goes both ways. I think that music is about being rebellious. It is about young culture. It is about breaking rules and setting new boundaries. So sometimes you have to upset a few people naturally, but I also realize in traveling and getting older how influential we are to people, especially to younger people, but to people period, in all different countries, all different races, and that's why usually my message is love, because it's universal and it brings people together. It doesn't separate people. So I try to work both sides. I mean, I try to give them what they want, and also give them what I want, which is Fonzie, which is James Dean, which is a natural badass. But I also, want to be inspiring, and I want to, represent for. I mean, I'm a young black man, so I try to keep those things in mind.
Well, getting back to the music, I loved Forever with MJG. Will there be any more killer combos, collabs for King of Hearts?
I'm really selective on who I work with, which is good to me because I don't oversaturate it. Obviously, I like to work with Lil Wayne. We have a really good chemistry on record. And I would like to work with Wayne again. I've kept it really minimal. So far, of course, the remixes are out. And
which is your favorite?
Patty.
Oh, really?
Patty's my favorite.
Oh, wow. Okay, why is that? Because you got the queen on there?
Because it's Valentine's Day. But on the weekend, and it's Monday, but on Friday, Saturday,
it's the G-Mix.
G-Mix, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll out with that one, too.
And then Sunday, I'm back on with Patty.
Well, you spent your Valentine's Day here in Chicago. Is there a special lady, and what does she think about you being away for Valentine's Day?
Lady. There was about, 5,000 special ladies at the Chicago Theater tonight.
He's too suave. You can't really catch him off guard. He comes with it like this.
How lucky am I? 5,000 girls? Are you serious?
Well, sweet. Thanks so much.
Never settling down at this rate.
Such the player, you know, such the player, such the player. Well, it's been a breeze. Thanks so much. You know, good luck on the album. Wishing you all the success, and hope that your trip here has been a good one.
Well, the night is still young, so we're gonna go out, hit some clubs, hit the bar, have a good time. The whole crew is here, the band is here, my man D is here, my cousins is here, so we just gonna celebrate, man. We're gonna have a good time. The tour last day was today, so yeah, we're gonna celebrate.
Good. Well, thanks a lot.
Hey, what up, y'all? This is Lloyd, the King of Hearts, hanging out right here with my girl Aja Johnson. Keep it locked, because we got a lot more to come.